But yeah, so last time there was kind of a thing at the very end of this that I didn't get because I was trying to use arrows against it, and I'm an idiot, and you can just like snipe it with daggers once you actually get the positioning right. Hey, Tild. Or you could just like shoot it. You know, there's a thing up there basically that you can get with the. You might not even need to do it that way because you can probably go ahead and use like Claire or someone to dash to here and then just go from here, because you know this would be the intelligent way of getting that switch. You know. But of course this requires you to be able to like make simple jumps. So, you know, get yourself a little bit of money, which is pretty good. How much okay, what's the 80%? I don't know what the 80% is. What is that percentage? Is that... oh, that's how much more money compared to base that you earn, right? Because I have 8 wallet upgrades, so yeah. Hey, Chief! Yeah, sorry, Tilt, I was gonna just do this every Monday, Thursday, but I really want to play today. Like, I really want to do this, so I'm gonna do it because I can. You know, I don't really fancy playing TCG today, and that's what I would do. Otherwise, I just want to play this game because I had a lot of fun with this yesterday. Probably because I was going through my favorite part, but you know. So anyway, let's actually go ahead and do some stuff here. So this is actually a different area compared to the part of the Magical Hills that we've already gone, because well, there's branches and stuff here, I guess. This is you can see there is actually a chest that we have not looked into there. Man, those guys are jerks though, like seriously. I forget if you need to bounce off these Koopas for anything. You probably do. Let's be honest here. Well, you can kind of bounce off him to get here. There's a lot of items that we can't get here at the moment, like that. Pretty sure we don't have a way of getting that. But there is a heart piece up there. Can we have access to that? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we can get ourselves another heart here, and then this door is actually, yeah, this is where I thought it would end up. This is an area that we were at before, but we, you know, just before Gate 3, and apparently you can get here early, and this would be an early way of getting your second item slot, but I have no idea how you would do that. So, hooray, I guess. Oh, you guys are just like, why are there so many of you? I really hate these enemies. Like, I know I should make a better effort about dodging them and all of that, but they're just so annoying. Also, there's like Goombas down here, so you know, Goomba culling town, I guess. And we have like no health left, which is fantastic. Yeah! Got them all in one go. Oh, of course. Of course. Can I get up here just now? I wonder. Yeah, of course, I could totally get up there just now. I just need to use Claire, I think. I mean, maybe Jerry can get up there. I don't know. We'll switch to Claire anyway, though, because Claire definitely can. And then we need Jerry again to get there, and we get 1600 internet. So that's pretty good. We might be able to get the gravity dispenser. Really, might be able to get the gravity dispenser after all, which would be quite nice. So yeah, in order to get that, I actually forget exactly how you get it. I think there may be multiple bomb blocks there or something. Or not, no. How do you get that again? I don't remember. I know we can't at the moment because we don't have air mobility and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't remember how you get that. We'll have to find out later. Also, if you can hear a dog barking outside, then I guess you can hear a dog barking outside. Because, really, I didn't want to kill them. Whatever. Yeah, there's a dog barking outside and stuff at the moment. I don't know if that's getting picked up on the mic. Probably not, because every time that's gonna be a bit more complicated to get than I thought. Okay. So, how best to go for this then? Not like that, that's for sure. Can I use the strike chain? Actually, strike chain would make this a lot easier. Because, yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use the strike chain. Was there anything else down here, or was it just for this? How much did I have? 6,000. I could go ahead and get an energy drink again, because I did use one of those, like, in the last part. But, I think we'll pass on that just now. No! You stupid birds, I needed that guy. Ugh! Birds are the worst. Oh, they're really weak to elemental too. Wow, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, I saw obviously. Don't kill my thing, you dumb bird. You jerk. Whatever. Yeah, we're totally getting that. I think it's a skill point that's up there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do at the start of this. Don't you do it. Right, okay. So we got to here, there is a skill point up there. This is a pathway from an entirely different place, so we won't be able to get that. But we can get the skill point, which is pretty good. And then there's stuff over the top. This, I think there's a teleport stone up here, so it's worth, like, getting this just now, if we can. Yeah, there's a teleport stone up here, because this is pretty much endgame territory here. If we go to this, oh hey, an entrance. We can get healed, which is fine, but a mysterious force prevents you from advancing. So yeah, we can't actually go here. Got a chance to play Pokemon yet? No, because I can't afford the game, for one. Also, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could look at there's a demo and stuff available for it, but I don't know. Right, so with the 6,000 we've got, the gravity dispenser was 5,800, right? Yeah. Let's just grab it so I can show it off. How are we gonna do this? I think we'll just do it this way. So I'm not entirely sure exactly where is best to show this off. I guess we can show it off in the previous map, right? Because there's enemies here. Okay, so normally this thing spirals around. It just like fires shots in a circle, but now it fires directly at the enemy until it disappears. Catch is it takes like 40% of your gauge to use, so you know there's that. But it creates a turret, and I didn't get this until like basically after I cleared the game before. But it's super cool, and I'm sure we're gonna, have some fun with this. As you can see, it even shoots down there, so it has quite a good amount of tracking to it. But you then have to keep in mind that it takes up a lot of energy to use, so if I had X's headpiece, I would be able to use it much more often. But yeah, it's got some really neat sort of applications to it. So we're gonna have a go with it. Why not? Should be fun. So last time we did some plot stuff over here, and it opened up the tower. Don't worry about the quote-unquote B-side over here. We will never get into here. If implemented inside, will be test submitted maps. So, yeah, we can't actually do anything in there at the current day because it has not been implemented into the game. So that's a thing. But we can go over this side. And you can't tell me the guy went up here. Yeah, well, we have to go up the tower. So a trap-filled tower. Where have we seen that before? Oh ho. I wonder. So yeah, there's welcome to this. I guess there are traps. They do elemental damage. I think these ones. So that's a thing. Also, ooh, this Sparky actually hits the switch, so it's kind of neat. He's gonna hit it just once there, and we'll take him out. I think. Actually, I don't remember if I needed to even enemy projectiles affect them. Yeah, we actually saw that in the the second Nightmare game. Oops. Oh no, they do normal damage. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed him or not still, but I don't, so that's good. See a spider on the window. Oh no, that's not good. We want rid of that, right? Ah. Can he be affected by special? Actually, yeah. Take that, crab. So you. Oh, hate you guys. Oh, get back here, stupid freaking bat. Hate you so much. So here, I think you can, yeah, you can actually hit the switch there. In case you get yourself stuck, there's a switch down here. So, yeah, just, I guess you could probably bomb that switch as well, actually. See if we can get a bomb in there. See, the problem is, I think the bomb is going to get itself stuck, right? Oh no, it goes there. Cool. So that works. Of course you can just use arrows too, but, bombs are fun, so we're going to use them anyway. There's some blue lightning for some reason. Don't quite know what's the deal with the blue lightning, but it's, as far as I know, just regular old lightning that is blue. So there you go. Screw you, freaking bat. Yeah. So this session shouldn't be too tough to do because you just kind of do that and get yourself up without a problem. Here, just time your shot or any other melee stuff that you are using, and oh ho, it's Trap Tower in this game. So yeah, we have quote unquote Trap Tower mechanics here, where we need to do stuff with the other characters and also have a bat, freaking bat, just doing its old batty bat things. Go on, get up, you stupid. You're a jerk. Get over here. Stupid bats. Yeah, so obviously you can reset the room and everything if you need to in here. Just double check. I want to see if there's any more stupid bats about. Doesn't look like it, so that's fine. So we can shoot. I was going to say we can shoot an arrow down in this. You know what? Just shoot it from here. This is a lot easier. So that will let Claire keep on moving. There is another baddie bat. Oh, still hit me anyway, but that's fine. We need to... You know what? Let's move Claire first. And yeah, the menu retry options, quick way to reset. Or you could just go out of the map down the bottom and come back up. So that's the thing. There's a switch there that we can hit with Claire and her holy water, which is fine. And then there's another baddie bat over there that we need to deal with. Get your stupid bat butt back over here. So yeah, if they say run for the... Wow, really? Couldn't even see that coming there. If they say run for the hills, then they're going to run away there. So the way this works is if you switch characters, then like before, you can see they stay sort of caught up in the air. So you can then hit switch here switch again, and you have your character up on top. So that's pretty good. And now Claire actually needs to bring that down, the thingy, the bouncy ball. But you need to make sure you've got the blue switch on first, because otherwise it'll fall all the way down and you'll get yourself stuck. You don't want to get yourself stuck now, do you? So yeah. Anyway, actually bugged. So yeah, this map almost ceased to exist because Effa was like trapped out. It's kind of not a thing I wanted to see. So yep, the idle one is like a ghost. So the way you get through here is that you jump up, you switch, you wait until the platform goes down, and then you bring this up here. So Batty McBradison over here. I do a lot of damage with my whip, by the way. I did find out I got an AP level up, so I ended up actually increasing my damage with Claire a little bit more, so she is at 8% now, and I do a lot of damage with Claire's whip compared to what Rauka has at the moment. It's kind of crazy actually. Like 136 at the moment is quite significant. Anyway, the reason you wanted to not bust this first is that Claire's dagger would just go ahead and break the spring there as well. You need that spring where it is so that you can get up there. So yeah, just make sure you do that first, and then you need to use the dagger doesn't hit there. What do you use to hit that switch again? Is there a thing up the top that hits that actually? There might be. Might be like an enemy or something that you use. There we go. Stupid bats. Oh, we need to actually. Oh yeah. You can see there's the robo here. You actually need to bring that robo down in order to get this thing here. So let's go ahead and whoa, hi! Just teleport into me, why don't you, jerk? I could have probably like used a preview thing and seen that coming, but yeah, you bring this guy down. You don't actually kill him, and he will trigger the switch for you. So make sure that you have that set up, because that, once you get the blue switch, dang it, I moved too fast. Once you get the blue switch up there, which I probably should have just stayed on there actually, but oh well. You get the blue switch, and hopefully he will turn around, fire the stuff, and you will be able to get the key. Really? Really? There we go. Don't know why it wasn't working before, but okay. Anyway, get the key, and I think the key is used on Claire's side at the top. It's a neat little puzzle on area. I actually really like this place, to be honest. It's super interesting the way it's set up, you know? And then we have one more floor. This actually looks a little bit similar to one of the openings in one of the Trap Tower levels. I don't know which one it was, but it kind of looks familiar, if that makes sense. So we just need to dash through the spikes because we don't want to get impaled by them. And well, I mean, we could probably do that. Wow, how did that not hit me? We could probably do that a little bit safer, but we didn't, so that's fine. And here, I think you want to lure that guy into like breaking a switch at some point. But oh, whoa, hello! I did not see the spikes on the side there. I was too busy focusing on everything else. Yeah, you can actually lure the shots from these UFO guys into the switches here and trigger that to further advance the plot. I am getting wrecked. I am going to die if I am not careful. I want to kill one of them because they having both of them around is a bit obnoxious. Oh god. Yeah, I'm probably going to die here, but that is okay. We can deal with it. So bring him across. He will shoot the thing here so that Jerry can advance. And yeah, we just need to make him shoot enough. Oh, I need the key still. How do I not have the key? What am I missing to get the key? Oh, I have the other... I wasn't even looking at the screen there, god damn it. I had the other key already, right? I mean, I think I did. Because I obviously need the grey key to get the other one. Yeah, so the grey key's up there. Yeah, okay. So the grey key's up there, then you need to use Jerry to open up the thing for the red key. And then, yeah. Okay. I was just thinking like one step behind where I needed to be, which is fine. Or one step ahead of where I actually was, I guess. Oh man, I'm just getting my butt destroyed by these guys though. Let's bring Claire up. Let's just bring Claire back down here so that she can grab the key when necessary. And, yeah. So we don't have to bring Jerry all the way back down, which is fine. Whoa. Okay. I'm not really doing this as well as I should be, but oh well, doesn't matter. Claire needs that open so she can get back down here. And we need to get Jerry over the top bit here, so that's fine. Oh, come on, up. Thank you. So then Jerry should now have the key that he needs to advance up to the top, and we just need to get Claire up there as well, which is good. And there we go. So that is the trap tower section, I guess, of all things, which is always an entertaining prospect to have. I'm going to switch away from the gravity dispenser here because I don't really need it for the boss. Because spoilers, there's a boss, you know, why wouldn't there be? I can't remember if this guy does explosion damage or not. If he does, I don't have the Kevlar vest for it. But you know what I do have? I do have damage ups, so let's use a bit of damage up on Claire. You know, we'll just give both to Claire. 15% more damage on Claire is going to be kind of ridiculous, actually, because that means now her melee attack is doing 155 damage, which is kind of insane for just now. So, neither side is the right one, except for the right side. So yeah, there's a thing. Apparently this is from the first game, I think. I actually forget exactly if this guy was in the first thing or not. Only speed up the process of the lock breaking. Yeah, well, maybe. Need more time to figure out how to keep it locked. Yeah. Ah, dear. Activate the warbots. Dun da da da. Alright, so this guy is only... I needed to switch characters. This guy is only vulnerable to certain attacks at certain times. So we actually do have access... Yeah, these are explosion damage. We actually do have access to every attack type at this point. So that is something useful to note. And the way this works is that he's vulnerable to different attacks at different phases, like at different times, and you have to that shield damages you, by the way. That it also like nullifies your attacks and stuff. But you see, now we have to... Oops, I was not paying enough attention to Claire there. We have to use particular attacks in order to make this like work. And oh wow, they linger way more than I thought they do. So yeah, we need to specifically use the attack type that's listed. So I think that was arrows there. Yeah. So he's immune to every other type of attack at the time. That explosion does like, I think it's 10 damage. So you really don't want to get hit by that. So that is something to obviously keep in mind. His shield slowly tracks to the active character, so it's pretty easy when you stick to side stuff to make sure that you don't get caught by that. Gravity dispenser would probably, or the displacer thing would probably be pretty good here, actually, now that I think about it. Most of his attacks are pretty simple to misdirect, so that's a pretty good thing in favor of like keeping a character at both sides of this and just sort of dealing with it from there. So now we're on elemental damage, which both characters do actually have a copy of, so that's pretty good. Can I hit him from down here? No, that would be too easy, right? So I have to go up for that. Try and keep your characters off the air when you can, like try and keep them on the ground. Wow. Try and keep them on the ground where possible, because you have more reaction time for stuff then. So now we have to do shot, which is fine. Do note there is a cooldown off of your on your like there is a cooldown on your switching, so you can't just like spam switch all the time. And now I think he's vulnerable to everything, but also has the shield at all times. So yeah, he does take half damage from everything as the last sort of hit like phase here. Oops, I wasn't even facing the right direction. Go me. Let's not get ourselves wrecked. Time to discontinue this series. Lame line. Mash all the buttons. Smashing. See if we can get the 200 hits again. Oh, 189. That's terrible. So yeah, we bust up the robot. You destroy my robot. No. Yep. That's fine. So instead, the Trapeze are going to remove you from the Farreaches. Could have fooled us with that robot. Yeah, well. Why indeed? Well, yeah, about that. It's all the commotion. Oh, of course, there's more than one of them. Because what the mess? I like how he says that instead of what the fuck, because, you know. Get out! No! Loveland! Hi! Trying to see the vault. No! Don't know the details very well, of course. Did you say Jeremy? Yeah, about that. Mission control, all that. Jeremy is here. Well, yeah, he's on the fourth wall. So, I guess, if you had said the humans supposed to start the mess but not send a robot, and I'm still mad about that destruction thing. Too bad. What exactly do you want with the vault? We only want to see what's up with it, right? We need to observe it from an uncomfortably close distance, unfortunately. But yeah, something far worse is kept inside. Yeah, we know at this point. So we want to check on it to try and keep it in there. Access the vault, do not anything. Yep. Only going to investigate to see anything that we can do to assist and to keeping it locked. Basically, nothing bad could possibly happen with this, right? Oh no. Sigma bot nearly harmed you. Yeah. You clawed him right in the jaw. Somehow I don't know if that would really work, but whatever. To go over the hill, yeah. We will get some help with that. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Those two are cute. Yeah, they kind of are. So, now we get a way of getting back down, which is fine. Of course, we get the full heal too. And we need something else to get that skill point up there, because even a bomb jump's not going to make it up there. So, no need to worry about that just now. Let's switch back to Claire. So of course these, not even Claire, to Jerry. These are the bubble guys. So yeah, we have to kind of jump on their bubbles and whatnot to get up here. It's a little bit awkward at times, but it's not too tricky. It's just like sometimes you can overshoot them rather easily, and yeah, from there. Of course, if you get pushed by them too far, then you will automatically just lose anyway. So there is that. And then when you get up, there is a way to... There's not actually a way of getting up there at the moment. We need another ability for that. Also a bird, but you know. We don't have to do that every time, however. There is a way around that at least. And we shall see that in a sec. Once we, I needed to dash that instead. Once we get through here, watch for arrows formed by rocks. Yep, you can blow them up. And we already saw that last time, so that's pretty neat. But that explosion also triggers a way of getting here. So we can actually get back to the store and stuff if we want as well now, which is pretty neat. I don't think there was anything else up here. I'm just gonna double check because we can't get that skill point. Yeah, this is locked because this is somewhere we need to go later. So yeah, there's no way we can get the skill point, so we just need to proceed here. I hope you guys weren't sick of these rings from last time because we have plenty more of these to go through at the moment. Yeah, these rings are definitely present for a while, so once we take out the enemies here, we will deal with them, or try and deal with them at least. Oh yeah, I selected the thing back. Let's put the gravity dispenser back on because I can, and then you can have, yeah, armor and damage is pretty great. Armor and damage is pretty great. Also, hi Ross, how are you doing? So here we can see the use of this thing. It just kind of targets towards it. Although it's not so good on the Sparkies because they kind of just keep jumping out of the way. So yeah, not too useful on the Sparkies, but that's fine. Oh, this gets awkward to do, but it's alright. Also, there was a thing over there which we need to blow up, so hopefully that actually triggered it. And yes, it did, so we get ourselves another heart piece, which is pretty good. And yeah, explosions off screen are still explosions, so that's pretty nice. The commas are gone, yay! I failed the thing there. I was about to say a silly like hashtag no commas, but yeah, I failed the jump. So alright, so now to try and get these, which I think Claire is the one you want to use here, because Claire can kind of get those in one fell swoop. And then here, I messed it up. Sometimes these rings are like a little irritating to do, but you know what? It's okay. Like, there's a skill point involved in getting them, and that's all the motivation I need to get the stuff here, because those skill points are useful, like really useful. I might be able to get Claire damage up again actually if I get enough of them. No, I fail. This is like awkward to do though. I forget how exactly I went about doing this one. I might need to use like a dash or something. Really? Might need to use a dash at some point of to get to the rings there. Or maybe Jerry's dash could do it. Wouldn't surprise me if I could use like Jerry's forward dash to get those rings. So let's see. Oh, no. Oh no, we got it! Keep going! Yeah! Totally not how you're supposed to do it, but it's fine. I don't care, we got it anyway. Alright, that was fun. So, more places we can blow up. There's a thing up here. Getting the position... Ooh, hello. Forgot this existed. No, this guy's different. I forget exactly how you... I will crush you! I forget exactly what you need to. Oh, this guy has like a weakness to special, I think, and he also has the Valentine. If you know anything about that, shockwave does hurt you, by the way, so do keep that in mind. Yeah, I think you can just sort of melee him from a distance. He gets all sorts of resistance ups, which is kind of annoying, but oh, or you could just kind of face tank him. But, you know. Yeah, Jeremy can't see any information about that thing either, so, you know, he's a bit pissy about that. Because nobody stops Jeremy seeing stuff, right? I need to do it like that. There we go. Get yourself up to a nice hidden area up here, which has a bunch of stuff for you if you so desire, which is good. Shouldn't be too tricky to get the things in here. I guess there's 1100 insets is pretty good. So I think the way you want to do this one is kind of like that, sort of. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways of doing that particular one, which is pretty good. Alright, so with that done, we are perfectly capable of continuing on in this area, finding out there's even more dudes that we need to take care of. But that's fine, because there always is. Let's just use the thing on that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the Gravity Well actually has some reasonably good stun damage as well, so you can easily stun lock the enemies with the rapid fire stuff, so that's pretty fun. We'll come back and get the rings once we've cleared out the enemies here. Oh, you know what? Fine. You're clearly too set in your ways there. Sometimes the charge stuff is super situational, but sometimes it does actually come in handy to use. Also, bomb jump should get you up here, no problem. So, lots of skill points to get. I didn't think I was making it up there. That's fine. So Claire's dash is pretty useful for getting most of the rings here. So we'll use Claire for this. Because there are certain points where you can just use her dash off of the ledges here. Plus she runs faster, so it does make a bit more sense. I mean, that one you could use Claire's dash and make it easier, but just the fact that she runs faster makes it easier to collect the stuff. How many points do I have anyway? Whoa, I have 10 SP. When did that happen? Okay, maybe I got a level up or something and I just didn't see. Regardless, we can max out Claire's damage upgrade now, which is good. And the next ones I will get will be her cooldown stuff here. Not cooldown, cost down. Cost down. That's a spell card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like a really, really old spell card. Back when I played the game, it was like in the 8th set ever or something. Anyway, that is not really the point, but... Oh, we can two-shot those guys in a moment. That's pretty great. Yeah, so we do a ton of damage with melee. Don't ever neglect your melee damage, because melee does so much, it's ridiculous. Anyway, there's a massive amount of rings in this place. We do need to kind of deal with them. I saw a shot, yeah, I thought I shot some shots there. Yeah, I thought I saw this guy being a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Nobody likes a jerk. So, yeah, oh, hi. That's fine. Don't hit you with that. And where's the switch for that? The switch for that is here. So that's pretty great. This goes... You know what, we'll find out where that goes later, because if I find out where that goes now, then the enemies will respawn, and I don't want that. So, yeah. Purchase please. Alright, so the way around this one is pretty linear. It's just tricky to sort of do in one go. There's only really one way that you can properly do this one. But there's a lot of rings, which means there's a lot of room for error on stuff like that, where you get clipped against the wall. Hey, Retro! We basically did Trap Tower in this game, like Marissa Analysis. God damn it, I hate that stupid like clipping there. We basically did Butter Building was basically Marissa Analysis Trap Tower. Freaking stop getting caught on the side of stuff. And now we're going once again through Superman rings in order to get an upgrade. I need to go up. Yeah, see, you're supposed to go up and around like the top bit here. Oh, there's another dude. I didn't even know there was another dude still here. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal. So we get up and around, jump there so that we can grab that ring. Up. And there we go. Simple. So, let's just briefly show... Actually, let's go down, because here is actually somewhere we can't go yet. This is not like... This is like endgame stuff down here, so this will not clear for a long time, because we don't actually need to go down here for stuff. So you'll probably end up going down here out of curiosity the first time, but there's nothing there for you at the moment. The door that we unlocked before... Oops. Just dodging late stuff. The door that we unlocked before actually goes into Magical Hills, so we have a shortcut to get back from there. And then here is actually where we're supposed to go. And that looks super ultra ominous. That's like the nightmare effect that we just saw in Nightmare Gate 4, right? Here were my thoughts too. If all this close, search the area. I don't see any hostiles, but it definitely looks really glitchy. And you can see more than I can. Yeah, Jeremy can't see anything around here. Something is wrong here. Yeah, it really doesn't look right. Need a closer look. Although, guys, this doesn't look good. Regardless of that, we do see we have a teleport route, which is pretty nice. And we have another skill point thing to go after. I think Jerry is the better option here because he is more stable. Really, he's more stable as far as movement goes because he doesn't move as quickly, and his dash. Although I don't think, I don't think he used the dash here, but the dash is more reliable as well. So, you know. See, I don't want to trigger the block. I don't want to trigger the bouncy ball, so it can be kind of annoying to go around this. But I mean, maybe you could use the dash so that you could just dash like past the bouncy ball or something. I don't know. Yeah, you could do that actually. You know what? Fine, that looks like it'll work. That's not the way I did this originally, but that looks like it'll work. So let's go ahead and just do that. Oh, but then I couldn't get the... Oh, that's... can you get it from there? Oh no, you just have to jump. I think Claire needs to be the one to get that. Huh, okay. That makes things a little bit more awkward, but it's fine. Oh, but I missed it anyway. Maybe I should go around the other way then. You can probably go around this either way, so we'll do it this way around. These ring things can be kind of irritating to do sometimes because you like just miss out on them, and just resetting them can take a while. Because you've got to get back to the defined starting points. Yeah, that worked. That probably wasn't how it was supposed to be done either, but that worked. There's a side area down here which is probably going to royally screw with the bitrate and stuff at the moment. But yeah, keep an eye out on stuff here. This looks really weird when you play it as well. There are blocks that you can see that move along the tile stuff here, and they will do damage as you would expect, and they hide chests and stuff. So this is a bonus area to get money and skill points and stuff like that. So this isn't actually progression town, if you will, but it is required. They do a lot of damage too. It's required if you want to get all the stuff. So yeah. There's still one there. Really? There was still one around. That's just brutal. I am gonna die to these things because yeah. If only you had a shield. I know, right? But you don't get a shield in this game, so yeah, they take 3 sword swings to kill. That's what's getting me confused here. They would take 2 hair whips, I think, to take out. So, and then you can see there's a whole mess of tiles over here that we need to deal with. Well, we got some health back off it as well, which is fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, your pun got ignored because I'm not so feeling that. The reason I'd use Jerry here is because his sword... Oh, really? His sword hits upwards compared to the whip, so there it is. There. So you can actually hit at an upward arc as well. Thankfully, that's the last time we have to come in here, I believe, because, yeah, we got all the items. I have another 7 skill points, so let's go ahead and reduce my dagger cost. So that's maxed out now, so the daggers cost as little as they can. Luckily we didn't die in that room, because that would have been kind of annoying. Where was the heal thing? The heal thing... I don't actually remember. There's a heal thing at the tower though, so we'll go back to the tower real quick, get ourselves a heal, and we can proceed into... Hold up, what's up here? Before you go on, be absolutely sure you're ready. Who knows what's gonna happen, right? Make sure you're prepared, don't know what'll happen once you pass. Oh no, point of no return, question mark? Well, we can save anyway. There's creepy tentacly things here. Charge! Well, looks like there's a gate entrance, quote unquote. There's no lock. This thing is like super terrifying, right? Why would there not be a lock here? I mean, okay. You just get a bit closer. No, what? Why? You know this isn't gonna end well. Some weird lag thing around the entrance, yeah. Shouldn't go any closer. Whatever, just stay and figure out how to read what's going on here. I don't like the looks of this. Uh-oh. Oh no, the bat... Well, no, the bat can get pulled in if we want. Get away from that thing! The entrance got, like, disappeared. And the game slowly pulls you in more and more. You can hear the music kind of goes away when we get away from it as well. And eventually it gets to the point where you just can't resist it. And, yeah, spoilers, I guess. But, there's no getting away from this thing. As much as you want to try. You can actually live for a fair while, but eventually you're going to run out of dashes. And when that happens, you're kinda screwed. You're getting caught in. Guess if you had the speed booster, you could use the speed booster, you could probably survive that a bit longer. But, yeah, we got sucked inside the vault. Who would have seen that coming? Oh man, yep. Apparently Jeremy is still around. Chao is here as well. Yeah, we are kind of inside the vault. Oh boy, this place. If I remember rightly, this is where the game starts getting actually kind of hard. Yeah. Well, Claire's getting up. This this is in the vault. Yeah. Got pulled in. Gonna be, yeah. Jerry's kind of still on the ground. It really does look like the Void from Super Paper Mario, you're right, now that I think about it. Jerry. Don't fuck with us here, come on. I'll punch you if you're messing with me. Yeah. He's unconscious, but we're in a game program thing. That has never happened ever. Huh. It's a new state added in recently. Oh dear. Okay, so what do we do about it? Find out how to wake him? Yeah, well, that would be pretty obvious, but yeah, alright. Look around this place and see if we can find anything. Yeah, this is a fair point actually. He's not normally we can only have one character on the screen at a time, right? But he's not being taken to that state. So that means a lot of potentially nasty stuff. Slap him really hard, dude. I would totally do that if there was the option. But yeah, because apparently the split state wasn't activated. So it's weird. Yep. Keep him safe. Hopefully. So Charles gonna stay behind and make sure that Jerry is okay, which means we can't scan stuff, which is fine. So send scan info nor what's seen. Yep. Somebody needs to stay here and Claire's better equipped. Okay. I don't actually know if I agree with that, considering what I've seen of you later, but okay. Yeah, so Claire will go. Well, to be honest, actually, Chow probably doesn't have offensive abilities, so yeah. The place looks similar to the Distortion world, yep, so there's like the super ultra hard stuff in the first game. And no telling what's in the place, yep. So we need to be super careful. Something sleeps in the darkness. So, welcome to the vaults. These guys, well, I don't know if you can read the text there, actually. I don't know if the bitrate's high enough for that, but I will make him suffer is a thing. Oh, and then we also get this stuff as well, I guess. You can't dream in your computer program. Let's just listen to the text first. Watch out for Giratina. Yeah, I know, right? A parasite of some kind. Yeesh. That does not sound nice. But whilst we're here, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm gonna swap out my damage up here for contact damage down, because so many enemies in this place can really hurt. I might actually switch that to elemental damage later. We can't really do anything with this red switching here at the moment because we only have one character, so we won't be dealing with that. Should be noted that the traps here, we can't actually dash through those because they have that red outline. And yeah, these guys are dagger weak at the moment, so that's fine. Also, we have a Toadie. If you remember the skill sets that we have, like, this looks impossible. If you remember the skill set that we have, Mario enemies can be jumped on, so we can get up with that. We can't scan anything at the moment, even if I wanted to, so just bear in mind everything at the moment is weak to Pierce. And we can't go here because we need both characters to get up here, so we have to go along this way. So yeah, I guess we've transitioned a screen beyond where those two are, Jerry and Chow. So yeah, who knows if that shield will stay up. Chow can probably keep the shield up, so that's fine. What was that? What was that indeed? There was something going on there. Also tentacle things down the bottom. Upside down lava, because of course. Yeah, that's a thing that can happen as well, yeah. Yeah, you want to get away from the projectiles those guys spawn, because they're kind of annoying. Lots of spooky stuff going on. I don't know. Also a purple font, because why not? Oh yeah, this is a kill place, okay. Yeah, so the enemies periodically... How did I not take damage out of all of that? The enemies periodically change their resistances at the moment, so right now, they're in a cycle. Right now we only have access to Pierce and Elemental for them, so yeah, they're going to be weak to either... Wow. They're going to be weak to either Pierce or Elemental at a given time, so... Yeah, right now of course it's Elemental. Now it's going to be back to Pierce, so we need to use daggers to hit for weakness. You have to be kidding. Yeah. We have to land on the sides of that. Or we take lots of lava damage. Yeah, 4 pixels. 4 freaking pixels wide. And if we don't, that happens. Oh, they shifted, yeah, they shifted resistance, whatever. He confined me to this wretched pit. I think that's supposed to be pit. So this I actually oh, you're supposed to slide under it like that. Wow, okay. I don't remember if I managed to do that without taking a hit before, but wow, that's rough. Oh, yeah, these guys are kind of like the bats in terms of keeping their distance from you, so you need to be careful of that. Yeah, just to be very careful. These traps do like 10 damage or something as a base, so... actually, no, there wasn't text there. You will need all of these. Yep. So, this was a thing in the first game. You've got the Aladdin gems that... oh, hello. You need to collect all of them in order to open up a gate in the room. So that's that is something we will have to keep in mind. There's I guess a Sparky from the what's his face? What is it called? It's Super Mario Bros. 2, right? That's the design on these ones? These ropes you need to cut whilst the platform is like underneath it, so that you can get the gems, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get back up. Wow, they do 7 damage now too. That's quite a lot. That would be 8 damage if I didn't have the force armor on. So here, oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Maybe we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Let's just take him out. And there was another flash. Oh, jeez. There was another flash of a thing there, which is kind of scary. Flash of a guy. Let's just use the elemental weakness stuff. Now that I know about it, I will take everything you love away from you. Something is out to get us here, definitely. As if that wasn't obvious enough. So here, there is actually one of these that we can dash through, and one of them that we cannot. So we just need to be careful of that. And that's what you need the things for. Is you need all of the crystals to open up that. So we got ourselves the megaphone of slight relevance. We got ourselves a startling megaphone, so that's pretty good. And yeah, Jerry's a hard sleeper, so we're going to use this to wake him up. So you just hurry on back. So apparently Jeremy can't see beyond the room that we are active in. which is interesting. So he can't actually see Chow at the moment. Anyway, we get a checkpoint reached here, and you know what that means. We've seen this several times in this game so far already. The fact that we've gotten a checkpoint here means that the way back is going to be harder than the way there. So, yeah, about that. Let's just not get completely wrecked by that stupid tiger. Okay, thanks. Can stay here, and... yeah! That spooky guy was back again, so he's making things harder for us now on the way back, as you would expect. So we have lightning to deal with here now as well. This lightning still does the same 10 base damage that it did before, so that is something to keep in mind. It's pretty potent. So do keep that in mind. Here, Claire's dash is really awkward for doing stuff like this, because keeping her distance in check is not super easy. So I'm actually surprised that particular one went as well as it did. And now we have this! And I don't actually know how you get through this without taking damage. I think Robin managed to do it, but I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like jump at the edge of the circle and then dash it, but I don't know how that's supposed to work, so I'm gonna try this and do that instead. Okay, that's fine. I could not... See what I mean about Claire's dash being stupid? I could not work that out when I played this the first time. I should note that by the time I was playing this this particular bit, I was playing this without having seen Robin do it first, because Robin hadn't got this far by the time I was playing this. So I was going into this completely blind, and I just could not work it out. Thankfully, it seems I have managed to now, which is good, because Jesus hell, that was dumb, man. Right. Oh, dude, I forgot. Sparky Bean. See what I mean? Like, Claire's dash is so swingy in terms of its momentum that it is really tough to work around that. I don't even know what I got hit by there. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I'm going to reset the ring because I want to know, what did I get? Oh, I got hit by the stupid panther. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so of course the chat goes kind of a bit wild at that, which is fine. I would expect that because I'm kind of doing the same in my own way. So, like you can appreciate, there are significantly more traps here now. I don't think duck sliding under that is gonna work. Probably from this end, but that is really, really tight if that's what you're supposed to do. Ugh, okay. We can dash that though, which is fine. Yeah, these guys are always resistant to melee, so keep that in mind. Here, we just want to dash along that so that we don't take damage. And that spooky guy was back again. So, yeah, still being all Captain Spooks. Alright, so, resistances have changed again, so we need to use Pierce if we come across more dudes. Which is fine. Oh, they go down in 2 shots. That's... Oh, whoops. I am running out of health here. Good job the room transition is here. Okay. Oh, that was bizarre. I didn't really know how best to react to that. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. Alright, there's the spike thing here that we already had before, so no problems about dodging that. We do actually see that Jerry is still okay in the room, which is fine. He is still happily over there. Make him suffer. Man, this guy really has it out for. Raise the megaphone! Doot, doot, doot. Holy balls, what? Wait, but aren't we missing someone? That sound just startled the piss out of me. So pulled into the vault, yeah. No one knows why though. I know why, because you got too fucking close to it, you dumbasses. While Chow watched over you, weird to think we can be unconscious in this way. Yep. Uh-oh, Chow is missing. Yep. Uh-huh. Where indeed? You. Who just said that? Who dares to interrupt my monologuing? Except it wasn't really monologuing. Dun dun dun, the spooky guy is back. Such fun times before. Yes, Hexor. Yeah, apparently that is what Hexor looks like. Uh-huh. Somewhere else in the vault. Uh-huh. What did you do with my sister? Yeah, so Chow's kind of been kidnapped. Kind of interesting, I guess, that we have to save the fairy, right? That was normally set out to, you know, inform Link that he had to save the princess. Cut right to the chase. Da, da, da. Well, yeah, she's not here. Oh, there's a problem with that, though. The thing is, if Jeremy leaves where he is, he can't go back. Because the program does, yeah, he wouldn't be able to go back to the fourth wall. So, unfortunately, Jeremy is pretty much stuck doing nothing at the moment. Because if he comes into the game as is, he probably won't be able to do most of the high-level shenanigans that he does at the moment. So, he wouldn't be able to manipulate the program and whatnot. Uh-huh. Yeah, about that. What will we do? Ah, that's a good question. We hope to delete you is what I would say. So, yeah. We have to now go rescue Chow. Uh-huh. So, we can get a full heal, which is nice. And now, yeah, Jerry's gonna do the whole dream thing as well. So, we'll let him do that. So you don't want to kill that toady immediately, because you need that toady in order to get one of the characters across. Because, like, say Jerry can hold the red switch down so that Claire can get up here, but then Jerry needs a way of getting over as well, and the way you'll do that is by using the toady. So don't accidentally kill it, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Now we don't have the split path stuff to deal with. So, yeah, we will find her. Alright. So, here, I'm pretty sure we don't actually need to hit that switch anymore. We can use Claire's dash to get there. We already know about this, but then I guess we wouldn't have encountered these if we didn't do Nightmare Gate 3. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you trigger these switches simultaneously, and stuff happens. Oh yeah, this guy's not weak to that anymore. Need to remember that. So for this one, I think if you... Can you trigger both? Yeah, you can trigger both at once. It just takes a bit of a precise shot. There we go. That's one way of doing it anyway. There's another enemy over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, you also have the things here to look out for. So for this, I think probably the best way of doing this is with Mega Man shots, because you can do that and it triggers it that way, which is good. Your pain will be my joy, or something like that was down there. Oh yeah, these guys are now switched resistance again. So elemental's probably... Yeah, no, elemental's not what you need now. Probably explosive damage then, which would be really awkward to hit them with. Okay. There's a frowny face. Just noticed that. It's even got the eyebrows as well, with the spikes there. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so for this... Wait, why did my timer not trigger there? Huh, that's weird. Oh, they're resistant to explosion. Okay. Yeah, shot damage is what you want then. That's interesting. So, for this, I think you probably want to set a bomb at the top, and then use that. Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty reasonable way of using doing that one. Then here there is, of course, the stuff. Wait until he tries. Oh, whatever. You know, nuts to you, panther thing. So here you want to use a holy water, if I remember rightly, because you can use the holy water as a delayed projectile, and that gets you a quiver, which is pretty nice. Alright, I think you can get this from the other side. Hey Exiled, how you doing? I think you can get this from the other side, but we're gonna backwards long jump into it because I can. 1000 internets is pretty useful. You probably didn't even need the other thing there. You probably didn't even need the thing, the bomb up, damage up there. There's a no dash zone. It's actually been quite a long time since we've had one of those, and apparently getting stuck on something there. But okay. Yeah. Oh, hello. You are a thing, aren't you? Yeah, about that. You seem to be absorbing hits really easily, right? Yeah, welcome to the abomination, literally. Ultra combo! Oh man, we actually got a combo thing for that, it's pretty great. What on earth was that indeed? That was an experience, right? So, we have another checkpoint, because, spoilers, we're not done with this thing yet. Don't stay underneath it, you'll be instant killed. The greatest creation left behind. So, this thing is a thing that exists, alright? You can't really do much to it, and I'm just gonna let you guys try and read the text because, honestly, I kind of can't.
Free.
Oops. Dang it. And the problem is you have to kind of redo the text and stuff every time with that as well, so this gets kind of annoying kind of quickly in that sense, but yeah. I don't actually think that doing damage here really does anything, but it just gives me something to do in the meantime. See a little parasite like tentacle type things coming from below it as well, so that's kind of disturbing. Oh, that didn't really do what I thought it would do at all. I have just enough health. Okay. Alright. So that kind of happened. Let's just save here just in case like something crashes or whatever. I've not had crashes with this game yet, but yeah. Did we really get away? Spoilers, no we did not. So this place is kind of technical, and I'm probably going to fail this a fair bit because there is actually a lot of stuff that goes wrong here. Yeah, because this guy sprouts spikes, and it does a lot of damage, and then there's a lot of these switches that you've got to hit in order to proceed, and this gets pretty tricky pretty fast. Yeah, his spikes do like 12 damage or something ridiculous like that, so I forget how you do this. Oh, you use Claire. Yeah, I forgot how you do this one. Oh well. Well, you'll see what happens, because you kind of get caught in the middle of everything, and there's no way that you can sort of get around it, and you kind of just die. So, yeah! It's not the easiest of things to do, let's just put it that way. There is unfortunately a little bit of memo that goes along with this as you go, and oh. Wait, that one's got it. Wait, what? That didn't have that before. Okay. Huh. That didn't work. Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of screwed at that. Oh wow, that actually worked, okay. But we're still kind of screwed here. We'll see. Yeah, these things just kind of then like yeah, saw the damage you wound. Yeah, I know, Farreaches. I wanted to play the game. I'm sorry. I just wanted to play. So yeah. There's not really any excuse for it. I just wanted to play the game. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna play the game. Oh, really? And you can get insta-killed by getting squished as well. Oh dear. The problem really is just how slow this starts, you know? It's a little bit awkward in that sense. Because there's a lot of downtime that you've got to repeat. Oh, you can't dash up that. Okay, that's fine. That's... Dog's barking outside again, but that's fine. Oops. Whatever, man. Wait, no, I need to... God, you are such a butt. Stop, like, killing me with that. Whatever. Done with that. And that's... Still not it though, because you would insta-die if you go down there with it. Actually, you know what, we can show that off. If you don't get up here, then you get insta-killed because you just get eaten. So, yeah. Make sure you get up from here, basically, because otherwise you just, like, die. So that's a thing that can happen. Yeah. You're an asshole, Hex, you know that? Where is she? Uh-huh. Send out the bug, huh? Okay. Huh. Who was once greater. Man, he certainly has a superiority complex. Yeah. Everything you do makes it worse. Oh dear. Don't you do it. Yeah. So, actually, we're not quite done in this room. Because, I mean, when you go back, there's always reset doors and stuff for this place, but we're not quite done here. Because it's actually stuck stuff still to do. I think these guys are... yeah, they're shotgunning at the moment, so... there is actually something else in this room. And it is... I'm sure there was a heart piece in this room, but I don't remember where it is. Here's a really long drop, man. Yeah, this was like the one item that I was missing in the in this particular place for the longest time, but I don't actually remember where it is. Maybe you have to go back here afterwards. That would be really annoying, actually, if you have to leave this place and come back. But looks like that might be the case, because there's nothing here at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Unless you're supposed to get all the way over there somehow, but I don't know how you would do that right now. Yeah, not even with bomb stalling could I do that. I don't know. I know there's an item in there in one of these. Wait, maybe it's not in this room. Maybe it's in the previous one. There's an item in one of these rooms that I couldn't get before. I just don't remember where exactly it is. Cause that, okay, there's the chest. So if it is going to be a thing, it would be in this room. Oh, hi.
Killing spree.
Oh wow, that was more effective than I thought. You gotta believe. I know, right? Yeah, I know there was some anger, hatred, spite, and something. Oh, rude. Man, that is effective. So, yeah, I don't know. There is a heart piece somewhere, but I don't know where it is. That's kind of annoying. Oh, maybe it's like falling down there somewhere. Oh, wait. This is somewhere where we weren't around before. Right? This is a completely different like section thing here. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was one around here somewhere. And that's a full heart container too. That's why I was so adamant about going for it, because it would be a new heart container. Because, yeah, we had a lot. So, 13 hearts. Pretty useful. Oh, now we have a kill room here. Okay. Oh, they're weak to element now. Okay. That's pretty useful. I don't have enough stuff left to do it though. Again, wow, that was kind of extremely unfortunate on my end. Okay. Oh, and then you get this enemy. Oh yeah, this thing is really, really annoying. It when it dashes like immediately in your direction at all times. It is really rough to take this thing out because it resists like all attack types. So they are incredibly tanky, and even damage rushing it with a Mega Man set is tough. So just kind of damage it as much as you can. They don't really take any stun at all. Like, they have no stun damage, so they're just super annoying. Okay, so the best way of dealing with this, I think, is to go now. Oh, well, it is, but you've got to do it better than that. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We can deal with that. Oh geez, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Yep. Oh hi. Gravity displacer thing is actually doing a lot of good work right now. Oops. Oh god, that does a lot of damage. 10 freaking damage off of that explosion. Ow! Yeah, I needed to jump that. Luckily you don't have to repeat the kill rooms, but you do have to kill these guys again. Yeah, they take so many hits. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. It's only one of them you have to deal with like that, so really. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, you see, the problem is you take so much damage in this place. Ah, still got hit anyway. Would have survived if I did dash jumped, but let's switch to melee. Okay. Oh yes. And then we get to this gimmick. So if you've not played the first game, you might not recognize this, but oh, this is probably my least favorite thing. That it had to come back, unfortunately, because it's DT. This is very much a distorted travesty thing. If you, there's a time that 389 is a timer that goes down. When that timer hits 0, if you are not within the zone that is color coded there, then you will take 16 damage. 4 full hearts of damage if you are caught by that. I'm pretty sure you can't lower that damage either. So yeah. Oh, and apparently we are now gonna have a dash here. It was, yes, it was also used in the final area of DT2. So, yeah, sometime before I met up. Yeah, Hex is getting ignored. Because reasons. What am I gonna do with you? I don't know. Nobody cares about you. So yeah, we have no dash. I'm just standing in that to get my stuff back. Yeah, so color zones. At least we have a much clearer HUD for it this time. So in that sense, it's not as bad, but it's still a pretty rough thing to do. It always cycles between the same things at the same time. So it goes between red to blue to green to yellow back to red. Oh, yeah. Oh, 15 now. Okay, so you can null it a little bit, which is reasonable. But yeah, 15 damage is how much we are going to take off of that. So you do have to be mindful about when the colors are going to switch. And of course, like we said, we do not have the dash at the moment. So we do not have a dash at the moment, so falling into pits is always the best thing, right? Yeah, we can get to hero. Not really much I was gonna do about avoiding that hit. But you can tell, you might not be able to tell on stream, I don't know, but you can tell when you're in a zone because apart from the HUD itself will change a little bit, you'll be able to see the zone glowing slightly. Hey Blaze, how you doing? So that's a useful indicator. Ah. Hi there, Big Thwomp. You're not gonna let me through in time, damn it. Ouch. Oh yeah, and then these guys. These guys are really weird in the sense that now we can actually do effective damage to them. Because we can actually go into their color zone. So if those orbs are in the same color zone as they are, like the same color as they are, so a red one is in the red color zone, you will do effective damage with everything. I'm doing pretty good. This is kind of my least favorite area in the game, but it's still not. It's not like it's bad. I just don't like the design sort of principles on stuff, if you will. I'm not a fan of these color zones in the slightest, and we haven't even reached the stuff that I really don't like at the moment, but it's fine. It's not disastrous. Also, let's get some existential crisis stuff going, right? Because that's going to be fun. So you can see the colours in this one cycle a bit faster than they did before, so we have to be mindful about that. At least we have a dash back, right? That kind of helps. Oops. So yellow is the next one anyway, so we're fine staying here. There's a heart extension up there, so we are going to grab that, of course. Although it is really, really precise jumps for that. Oh, bollocks. 16 damage taken. Okay. We need to be in the blue one. So that damage also ignores like invincibility frames and stuff as well, so I need to be in the green one. The thing killed me because, yeah, I didn't have enough health left. This place is tough. Like, there's a lot of things that just do high amounts of damage here when it stacks up. And you've always, of course, got to be bearing in mind the color of the orbs and stuff that you need to be in, or like the color zones you need to be in as well. So it's very easy to just they changed its resistance on me. It's very easy to just take a lot of damage here. Green. Oh, balls. See, you can easily just end up getting caught because you just don't quite like pay enough attention to it. And it's really painful. So we need to bring this guy back down here. And oh, god damn it, I was in the color and then it just like these color zones can go screw themselves. Oh, that was perfect. Straight into lava. Beautiful spacing there, man. Well, there's Chow. Chow! It's a trap. Watch out! Yep. Unfortunately, we have a blood tyrant to deal with as well. So, yeah, we have to take on both of these guys at once, and that's kind of a bit rough. They can be pretty tricky to sort of focus down. Just use the elemental glitch on that guy. It's not a glitch, but use the elemental like thing there, and you can take him out pretty easily. So once you've gotten him down, this is really not that bad. Oh, I don't have enough energy to use my gravity thing. You know what? Nuts to you. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, 14's been a butt connection wise, so here I am. Sorry to hear that crash. Oh well. Aren't you guys gonna say anything? No, we're just glad you're okay. Don't do that anymore, Chow. Yeah. So now we have to go and find Hex, right? It's really touching. Man, this guy is just a dick. If you find me. Yeah, well, no, we can kind of, not too far off. Okay, so, so you know my location. Big deal. Ah, man. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Probably another trap, yeah. Huh? So, basically we need to find and delete him. That's what we're trying to do right now, huh? Hey, Wrestler, how you doing? Of course you like Hex, Pico. Just saying. Oh, yeah, of course we have more of these things to deal with as well. So just keep these guys in their color zone and you'll be fine. So now we're combining multiple gimmicks here because we have the gems that we need to collect to proceed to the end of this. And we have the color gates to deal with. So just grab that. And then dash down into here. Is this guy like, is it element that he's weak to at the moment? I don't actually know. Nope, not element, but element will suffice. Let's just stay here because I don't know when the next green one is, so we'll just stay here. Think we go there for another one of those. That guy's gonna get in the way for a while. That's fine. Just lure him over. Right, I need to get up if I want to get that, but we can do that in just a sec. Oh, I didn't grab the crystal, but that's... Really? I was there! Come on, I was there. You know I was there. Really? Ugh, I hate these things so much. Let's grab this one whilst I'm here then. And we'll wait for this to happen. To here, what's that say down the bottom? Anger, hatred, spite. Even I feel these. Okay. Obviously those are messages from Hex, so... Stream stopped loading to me. Oh dear, that's not so good. There's the thing up there, okay. So there's one. And then we have to hit the yellow gate. So we'll do that. Okay, so... Here we want to lay a bomb down so that we can jump up, grab the chest, and make our way out. And there is Hex. I mean, we saw his projected sprite image before. This is most definitely a fight to remember. Right, what items do I want in this place? I also wonder how the melee bounce is going to affect stuff here. I think I want Claire to have the Sword of Bravery. You can have the Magic Sword, just 5% more damage. I might also want the Golden Bow for piercing arrows. I'm probably not going to be using the Buster too much in this fight, at least I shouldn't be because it's not that amazing. And then Claire can get the 10% damage up here. Because my main strategy with this last time was to have Claire be the one who did the main damage and stuff here. This fight took me like probably 3 or 4 hours to do the first time, and it was way harder than it had a right to be. But yeah, we have more hearts this time. Actually, I think I only had 11 hearts last time. Maybe? This is kind of a pivotal point in the story here as well, so yeah, we're stopping this here. Heard it all before, you really are foolish to come here. So, push in the right direction, someone so carelessly left it lying around here. Can he stop it? Probably not. Not a single human or bot that can. Well, we have a way of stopping it. So, Hex earlier was in this whole existential crisis mode where he's like, existence is painful and futile and all of that, so he just wants to destroy everything. So, find a way. Grash's internet is messed up, unfortunately, so not tuning in, that's unfortunate. So, yeah, Hex is going to try and destroy us right here and now, I guess. You think I'm defenseless here? You're wrong. Oh yeah, you are most definitely not defenseless, alright. Yep, show me this unstoppable power you have. Yep, so apparently now Hex is a physical thing when he was moved into the vault. So he actually can be damaged with our normal weaponry, which is good. Alright, so, welcome to the Hex fight. And actually the golden bow is really nice for this first bit here. So, that stuff is explosion damage. I unfortunately haven't bought the Kevlar vest yet, so I have no way of defending against that. These lasers, you can dash through them, even though they are fully red, and you would think that you can't. You can, so keep that in mind. We shall be doing that soon enough. Whilst my arrows recharge, I'm going to use Claire to... Oh man, that melee bounce is so good there. I wasn't able to do that when I played this before, so that was a significantly harder thing to try and do. Oops. Yeah. Still not something you can take lightly though. But man, that is so much easier to do than it used to be. I could get 2 attacks and then I would have to... whoa! I was not trying to go back there. Whatever. We have some arrows. Let's try and use those for this here. Just slip on by. So you obviously don't want to get too reckless here, because it's very easy to take hits unnecessarily during this. So do keep that in mind. Like you really need to be careful with that. So spikes on the sides, and now we have the first of 2 survival phases where we have lasers going all over the place that we need to avoid. It's a static pattern, so once you've learned it, it's not the worst thing in the world, but this looks pretty overwhelming when you first see it. But it's not too bad. So now we just have more lasers to deal with here. Once again, the piercing golden bow is actually really good here, and you can see every time we break one of these chains, more red lasers come up. So it steadily gets more difficult to avoid that. So just take your time with this, and once you run out of arrows, Claire is pretty useful for stuff that way. Alright, so now we're on the second survival phase, and we have the red rings from Distorted Travesty 1 coming back. So we can't dash through these, so we have to just outright dodge them. I was never too great at dodging this phase, to be honest. It's I know a little bit about what you're supposed to do with it, but I always seem to get clipped in the stupidest of ways here. Case in point, like, I'm not immediately sure of that. These ones, they just kind of disappear when they hit the center, so you just need to memorize the pattern here. And there we go. Nice. Okay. Actually, it didn't take damage there, which is pretty useful. So now you can see, of course, there are five lasers coming up every time, and you have the red, not the red. You have the small projectile balls coming in all the time as well. So, but the bow is pretty good. I did not use the bow nearly enough in my first attempts with this fight, but the bow is actually super good, so just make sure that you have judicious use of dashes, and you are fine that way. The sword is also really easy to bounce with, so that's something that you can use to your advantage as well. Just take your time, be aware of where the stuff is, and you won't take all that many hits. but this is a very long fight, so if you fail it, then, you know. Anyway, we can damage this guy by normal means at this point. I don't think you can actually win this here, but he has wings now at least, which is kind of scary. And we can keep attacking, but oh man, Danmaku phase, there's not really a whole lot that we can do about that. It is just continuous fire until you quote-unquote die. But that attack apparently can't actually kill us. So, yeah, we're just like stun locked now. Did you really think I would let you walk in here and force me to remove the virus? Yeah, you know those chains that we just broke? Yeah, we just kind of released this guy instead of actually killing him. Go team! We just released the guy instead of actually destroying him here. Go freaking team! Apparently bots couldn't break the chains, so Hex lured us into the vault so that we could break the chains that were keeping him in the vault, so now he can just leave whenever he wants. And he can set out to destroy the world with the virus and everything. Go team! And so for the doorway large enough for the abomination? Yeah, so the abomination that we encountered earlier on, that giant, as Link puts it, dragon zombie, is basically going to be the key for this guy to destroy the world. And apparently we freed it during the escape, so it's possible to... it could get out of the vault now. Yep. Do you remember this guy was created by the program, by the darkness, to counter Jeremy, so yeah. No, apparently not. Would have been caught before too long. Yeah, so the program would have been fine without us. So yeah, trap, blah blah. Death or eternal enslavement. Nothing else matters. Yeah, I am free. Time to conquer Earth. Except not. Yeah. Don't know how you to obtain ability. Yeah, because the virus shut us out of abilities. Hex doesn't know exactly how we got them back, but that's whatever. And now, the bright light of doom. So, we fucked up. We fucked up hardcore. And yeah, we have a mistake to rectify. The whole time we've just been led here to free that asshole. Yep. You missed the boss fight, Crash. It only took one try. You missed the boss fight. Well, we're not going to give up, hopefully. Yeah, Jeremy and Chow have been separated from us again, apparently. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, both of us are active. Well, yeah, this is a thing. Remember that we can only generally have one character active unless the split module is being used, and that's from Jeremy. I don't think Hex would let us do that. Like, Hex would want us to be stuck here. So, yeah, Jeremy apparently is still available for us. So, this is why we can't have nice things. I know, right? Yeah. Indeed. So there's that. That's pretty much the idea. So, what about Chow? Visibility off or something? Yeah, maybe. Is that really a good idea? Because we can't really... Oh man, this is the most impromptu time for that 2-hour thing to come up here. We can't really afford the time. No. That's why we can't have nice things confirmed. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it's kinda true. Do have the benefit of splitting our efforts. Right, so, let's go. So, this place. This place is kind of depressing, actually, in its own right. Because why not? I don't know. Oh yeah, spice into it. Because why not? There's an achievement for spikes. Oh wait, there's definitely. There's an achievement for jumping into those spikes. Because why not? Is there a thing for that? Yeah, you can go like here. So yeah, things got really serious really quickly here. You know, we kind of helped to facilitate the world's destruction at the moment, right? And we need to fix that. Like, ASAP. So, yeah, even the music was taking a serious thing up. Alright, take care, Farreaches. There is a thing over there, I forget exactly how you're supposed to get it. Let's just go ahead and keep... See, the nice thing of keeping Claire here for just now... oh, this is one thing of the HUD design I don't like, is in this split party room, you can see that we kind of have the... we have the two characters, and they... You know, when you are idle, you have the display of the other one, but it kind of stops you from seeing everything properly. Anyway... Down here, oh, you actually need Claire if you're going to do it that way. Claire can dash to that and can sort of cheat to get that item. You're supposed to drop off from the other side, but the damage boost with Claire can get it otherwise. Oh, well that was element they were weak to, wasn't it? Okay. So... No, it's not. It's just that Claire does a lot of damage at the moment because she has the Sword of Bravery on her and everything. Okay, so we can do that and then dash over and grab this. You're supposed to drop down from the other side, but that's how I discovered it the first time, so... So if we want to get up there, we need somebody holding the red switch down. The red switch is over here. So we'll do that, we'll hold this down. I think Claire is supposed to be the one who goes up here, but nuts to that. Since we are up here though, let's have Claire get back to the colours here so that we don't die. Oh yeah, I need to re-equip the Buster shot. We actually do. There's not any reason to do that yet. We actually do quite a bit of damage with the Buster now as well. Like 72 damage with the mid-shot charges is pretty strong. Ooh, surprised I didn't get hit there. So there's a blue switch up here, and then there's a couple of colors to work with. Actually, green is the one that we need at the moment, so that's good. And I guess I will hold this blue switch here. Yellow... You know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just wait here because the next color is red and there's the big red like shield thing there. So, what is going on with the... Oh wait, no, that was just a side light thing. Yeah, so... Red I can get to up here, no problem. And we'll just wait for the color to go before I do anything else. I think I need to go over here, right? Yeah, and then the blue thing's off. We switch characters to make this off. And we can have Claire access the blue and yellow switches here so that we don't end up losing... Oh, god damn it, I moved too quickly because I couldn't see the color. Yeah, that's what I really don't like about the design of this area, but I've already stated that enough at the moment. Let's actually go ahead, bring Claire into here, and yeah, just get into the color finger. So this gives us both, hey! Wow, Claire, way to fall for these ones. Yeah. Rude. Okay, so we got the red key, but now Claire is kind of shut in. So we need to go back round and rescue Claire, I guess. And we fall down. The red thing is here. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So to go from here, I think I go... Do I go up? I think I go up. And then, yeah, we go to here. And then we'll switch to Claire because Claire's got access to blue. So we can do that. Jerry is the one who has access to green. So we'll stay here for that. And then Claire has access to yellow as well, so one of these guys. I really don't like those enemies, but what are you gonna do, eh? So then we have the Mario blocks because the jump pad can fall down there, and we actually have access to all the colours up here, so we can deal with anything that would come our way. And we shall by going there, and we are out of this room. And that is enough to get us back to Jeremy. Yep, I'm here too! Yep, so then of course we got separated from those two. X-Blotus is pretty weak, can see but not communicate. And yeah, Child's vision was blurred, that's weird. Anything working differently? No. Nothing wrong. Yes. Hex distorted the area when he went for a wall gate, sent us all to the zone back there. Communications, blah blah blah. Huh, yeah, he kind of did. Yep. Nothing has showed up yet. So we need to get out of here because yeah, the longer that we're trapped in here, the more time that Hex has to do his stuff. So, yeah. Limited vision of the world, now the functions are dead, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that, like, Bird Marku attack was kind of ridiculous, right? Keeps in plot out, he can't decipher, but Chow apparently can, because Chow does different methods to Jeremy, so it was not all encrypted. Like that stops me for long. So, yeah, that attack can't do lethal damage, which is why we survived even when we had no health left. How does that help? Well, it's not something that Hex can do all the time. And of course it has restrictions, so even if we can't dodge it, he can't kill us with it, so he's probably not going to be able to use that attack again, right? Fire all your arrows at once? Probably, but good luck being able to do that at the moment. Yeah, Hex has the same limitations as we do, so... Oh, yeah, there was a trick in the first Distorted Travesty. There was a boss that just regened all of its health when you did like a third of its health to it, and you needed to deliberately game over so you could leave the boss arena, and it opened up the way to go. But we kind of can't do that anymore because it's been patched. So yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Noticed irregularities, so send it towards it. Yeah, got stuff to do. Anyway. I only just got access to stuff again there. So, spoilers, death time. That was cheap. Yep, so if you have a look, this is a very slightly different colour. White platforms are go through. So keep that in mind, because that means that we have to be very careful about what we actually go ahead and stand on here. So yeah, I probably could have just like save loaded that one instead, but I felt like showing that off proper. So yeah, you need to be very, very careful about what you're trying to stand on in this place. Also, you can see once again we do have those red rings coming back proper. This game does make copious amounts of these rings appear later on, so get used to seeing them because they are going to be around for the rest of the game in one way or another, like one way, shape or form. And you can never dash through them, and they always do quite a lot of damage as well. Ugh. So, really, I jumped. You do have to be very careful about that. If you look carefully, you'll see there's a white tile there, so we just need to jump over that. So don't get caught by it again, basically. All of the pipes here are return pipes, so don't worry about them ever. See that tube thing? Yep, we can go into that, but yeah, we kind of need a thing first. Oh yeah, this place is confusing, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through it, but yeah, there are 4 locks, 4 different room stuffs, we need separate keys and all of that for that. So what's the trick? Yep, only 1 key can be active at a time, they're all color coded, so that's a thing, and it will only stay active for a minute. So that's fine, but there's a rotating room system to it. These things always fascinate me because they are so hard to design, but you know, when they're done well, it's actually really, really nice. What? Yeah, just go in and see, basically. So yeah, also you can't save in there, which is kind of awkward in its own right. So we'll save outside because we can. Alright, so if you have a look at the top corner of the map there, you'll see that there are 4 different rooms. You see the map in general, and there are 4 keys on the top of that. When the timer there hits 0, it will rotate all of these rooms clockwise, so the exits will go to different places. As it says there, you can hold up if you want to speed things up to rotate faster. So now we're actually in the top right, whereas we were in the top left before. So we essentially need to reach the 4 keys that we see the color boxes for. And yeah, just in case you couldn't read the background, I guess. Yeah, we essentially need to reach the keys and then find the corresponding lock within the minute that the key is active. Also, we can still take a lot of damage, but you know, details. So yeah, this place is weird, let's just put it that way. Also, you cannot save here. We already knew that though. Oops. So if we keep going this way now, we'll get to the blue key. So this is just back at the start though, because you see the rooms are rotated. So super confusing looking area, that is for sure. So with the blue key here, now we see we have to find where the blue lock is, and we actually need to force rooms to rotate again to reach that. I think if we go up, can we get to it? Yeah, we need to go all the way up, but we actually can't go up there, so I think we need to rotate the rooms again. And that's not possible either. Yeah, I'm not super great at this stuff here. I think this will do. But I might not have enough time left with the key now in order to make it work. Because I think if we go down... Oh no, I went down the wrong shaft. Okay. Okay. This is a safe zone. Yeah, I had the right idea, but I went down the wrong place. Yeah. So then, when the keys are disabled, you see they all the keys return back, and we can have a go at the green key. So the green key, you need to reach up there. That shouldn't be too... That wasn't going to be too difficult to reach. So we'll force the rooms to rotate. Okay. So if the room's rotated, I should be able to go down here, and that will let us get to the lock. Also birds! Lots and lots of birds. So, that's essentially what we need to do with this. We need to find the corresponding lock stuff. There's the red key, so we'll go with that next. Why not? So the red one is down there. Can we rotate and get closer to that? We can. Okay. So the red one's pretty easy because if you rotate the rooms the right way, then you can. Oh god damn it! That is pretty bad. I don't know how best to go back and reach that. Can I like fold that? I'm not even gonna read that text in a moment because I don't have time. This did not work as I thought it would. It is an easy one, but then I screwed it up. I don't even know where I can go with that. If I rotate it to here, will this work? No. So I lost the key. Ah! God damn it. Yeah, I'm just really bad at stuff like this. These tunnels are causing me to go mad. What have I done to deserve this? I don't know. So, where can we go? We can get the blue key again from here. So let's do that. Oh wait, no we can't because the blue key's... God damn. I get confused way too easily with these things. Don't worry about it, Pika, it's fine. It's just Exile, don't worry. Okay. So if we force the rooms to rotate, then we can go here, and this time do not miss the stupid thing. See? How difficult was that? Not difficult at all, that's how. Right, down here was the blue key. So we get the blue key, then... where to go from here? Can I go, like, up this way? No, we established that last time that you can't go up that way. Which means that I need to find an alternative pathway. I wonder if I can rotate it to the point where... That works! Because now I can go down and I can dash across this one. And then the thing's there. Ouch. Okay, so now we just have the yellow key. The yellow key was the trickiest one for me to do because I could never find where the damn thing was in terms of starting it up. But yeah, don't worry about it. Exile was just trying to refrain from making a penis joke. There you go. So if we go to here, then we fold... Huh. Okay. That didn't quite work. Oh, but I can... That doesn't really help if I go here, though. Wait, maybe it does, because if I go to here and then rotate the rooms, then I should... No, because now I'm just down on the bottom. That's not where I thought I would be at all. Wait. That doesn't even work either. Right, okay. So I should be able to reach the room from here. Wait, no, because the controls didn't want to work. Huh, okay. That's just weird. Can you make it from here? Oh, you can, okay. Whatever. That's fine, that still works. So, we have access to the key. And then from here, we need to get to there. How do we get there? Will that work? Oh yeah, that actually does work. Yeah, because we can go down and just go to the left here. Okay, so that one, it's confusing to get to the key, but then the key was not too difficult to get into the lock, which is interesting. And you can, not in this menu, teleport back out here. So now that we've unlocked everything, we get access to this. And what is this, you might ask? Well, we can't do anything about this, right? We need to dash. Something's happening. Uh-oh. There's a god ray. There's birds. There's birds. Da-da-da-da. Air dash time. Yep. You have attained a Rock's Feather, so now we can air dash. It's more like a crow feather. So, the air dash burst does not take previous momentum into consideration. This is important because it basically, yeah, stuff can happen that. Also, do note that no matter which dash button I press, the air dash always goes forward. So that's something. You can chain a ground dash into an air dash, so that's pretty good. And then the other thing to bear in mind here is that Jerry's air dash goes a lot further than Claire's. You see, if I dash from the middle of this with Claire, I only go to here. If I dash out the middle with Jerry, and remember I'm not pressing any buttons, I'm not holding any buttons with this, Jerry goes to here, which is a little bit further. It's not that much further, but it's a little bit. There's a decent bit of distance separating there. So that means that Claire isn't going to travel as far as Jerry when it comes to actually using a dash. Which is interesting because Claire moves faster than Jerry, right? But Jerry's air dash is quicker, more horizontal than Claire's. So yeah, air dashing time. And air dashing does give you a slight bit of height as well, so we can use that to get up places that we couldn't get before. Alright, so here... Shut up, Pika. It's enough, alright? It's a significant difference when you're playing. So here you want to use Claire's dash because Claire, when you use a dash with Jerry, you would kind of just like chain ground dashes. So you can use Jerry there because you can do the backwards long jump shit, but Claire's dash is what you're intended to use there. And then here, well, it doesn't matter which one you use, but you have the capabilities of doing everything you want. Oh, whoops! I wasn't even paying attention to my stuff. Oh, this guy's wrecking my face though. Come on, that's fine. So here, oops, here you want to use Claire's dash, I think. I mean, you can dash jump as well, and this is how you do it with Jerry. So it's totally fine to do it with Jerry, but oh, elements is a weakness. Okay.
Double kill.
How did I not get hit there in the second round? That's fine. Elements is what we need to use against these guys at the moment. Also, if you notice the feathers when like Claire does the dash, they don't happen with Jerry, so that's pretty cool. Always just the neat little touches that separate the two characters is nice. I mean, the feathers have not been a thing with Claire before, but they are with the air dash, so I think that's kind of cool. So, welcome to my least favourite part about the stuff here. Remember in Distorted Travesty 1 how you had them stupid mental insurrection chains where you had to air dash insurrection to get your dash back, air dash again insurrection stuff? Unfortunately that returns in this game, but you don't have mental insurrection to make it easier, so you actually have to use the melee sword to recover your dashes here, and I am terrible at this stuff normally. You know, like this actually took me ages to do once, and it's gonna take me ages when it gets to the Nightmare Gate, because spoilers, there's a Nightmare Gate for this place. And it sucks, let me tell you right now. There are some really nasty parts with that. So, yeah, we have to very quickly learn that air dashing momentum stuff is here to stay. This, you can, I think, use these guys to get up there. I think that's what you're supposed to do as well. Oh god, there's loads of them now. Let's try and lower their numbers a little bit here. Yeah, I think you can use them, like air juggle off them to get up here. Although I don't think you have to, because I think a bomb jump to air dash will get up there. So, you know, let's just not waste our time with the trivial stuff. Let's yeah, bomb dash to air jump gets up there. But if you want to be fancy, you can air juggle your way up there instead, and that'd be pretty great. So, now that we have the air dash, we of course have to have the return of this type of stuff. So we have the color mechanic as well, which is going to... Whoops! Playing Space War, can't remember about momentum. Yeah, it's... oh god, they do so much damage in this place. I'm not in the thing. There we go. I mean, I may as well be playing a different thing at this point. Blue is secure, and then we need to get to the green one, so that's fine. Could be greedy and advance to the next place, but I'm just gonna play safe because honestly, fuck these things. Yeah, fuck these things. This sort of thing gets really old really quickly for me. Right. Oh, well, I tried to jump over the panther and I got smacked in the face for it, so heck yeah. Maybe I should try and advance to the next one. Oh. Trying to do this without taking damage is not easy, because these things don't always line up very well. I'm convinced that they're going at different speeds at this point, which is kind of uncool, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. Did I have to jump there though? I don't think I did. I think Claire's dash could have just made it over there. Yeah, I'm not always gonna get sections like this right, because it is still very easy to mess these up, even if you have played the game before. And, you know, timing is always okay. Yeah, you don't have to actually do the thing with that there. Okay. I don't... Oh, you piece of crap. Oh, I hate these stupid rings. These rings are the worst. Hey, Sal, how you doing? Okay. Ugh. This will be your fate. Okay. Found an exit. We're gonna break the rules. Heck yeah. Also note those spikes have got the red outline. We cannot dash through them. Place still doesn't operate properly. Bug things out. Blah blah blah. What do we do? Things will happen. Okay. So, this place. Oh, this place is... This one's actually not that bad, I don't think. I think there are worse iterations of this later, but you do have to keep the enemies in mind as well here when you are sort of playing through the section. Obviously all of the spikes are instant death, so keep that in the back pocket. Dash through that so we can reach here. And do we have to jump in this one? Oh wow, okay. Well, I took a lot of damage for it, but we are still living. We're still in there. So we'll just casually keep ourselves occupied. There we go. I don't actually know what the weakness is at the moment. And tell you it's not my face, because my face is looking pretty weak right now. Elemental, okay, that's the... Wow, and then it got shifted. I need to be further ahead than that. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Hopefully you will have your food soon. That would be nice. I think it's Pierce. Yeah, Pierce is the weakness at the moment, so we need to make sure we use that. Air dash through that. Also, yeah, you see the rainbow bird icon for the air dash is that indicates when we actually have it available. So that's an airplane going at this time, really? It's kind of weird, but okay. Maybe it's like a search and rescue going on or something. Okay. Almost getting clipped by the spikes though, but we did not. Yeah, don't forget that you can aim the bow downwards. That's a pretty useful trait for this area. Sometimes. Okay. So to there, and then dash, and we'll be able to get to that, and room done. Okay, so that's the first one. So, welcome to the speed version. We did this. Oh, I jumped too early, and then I got insta-kill because yeah, welcome to the speed version of this. Because we didn't go fast enough before. So, oh dear. Yeah, nope, that's not gonna work. Feed the Pika. Yeah. So yeah, if you can stay in relative control over yourself here, it's not quite as tedious as the previous one, at least. So, you know, it's got that going for it here. And it's actually over relatively quickly, I think. It is, but you need to make sure that you stay on the platform stuff, like consistently, of course. Okay. Because again, no dashing through these, so I don't actually need to duck here, I just kind of feel safer doing it for some reason. I don't remember where I need to be. I need to be away from here. Thank you. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. We're gonna stick with the equipment that I have on at the moment, I think. Oh man, it's back. That's a damage box this time, so we actually do get hurt by it this time. Don't think we can beat this thing head on. Alright, so yeah, the abomination is back. Activate split mode. Yep, so split mode is something that we will be having to take advantage of in this fight. Because we kind of can't do anything about this thing just now, but if we switch to Claire, it's got a butt spot on it, like it's a weak spot, but it's on his butt. So yeah, we have that to deal with. So it's going to charge up all the way over here, and there's actually a whole bunch of dudes to take care of as well. Do that, and then have Jerry come over with his Mega Man stuff. Oh yeah, we actually need to try and lure it a little bit closer through, so that's fine, we can deal with that. So Jerry's probably the more effective attacker here, but Claire can obviously do damage as well. Actually no, you can use Claire's holy water here, so that'd be pretty good. So that's quite nice. But yeah, Jerry still has the Mega Man like shot stuff, so pretty efficient damage. Obviously his attacks still do a ton to you, so be careful of that. So once we get rid of all of those guys, we can have Claire switch in again and do some more stuff. Oh, like I said, you can use the... But it's a bit risky to use the holy water explosions, I guess, but you can do it. It's not impossible. And that was apparently enough damage, so checkpoint reached. And now we do not actually... No, we do have split stuff still. Okay. Oh, now we don't. Don't know how you managed to get through the spike and maze wall, but it doesn't matter. Yep, so now it's, if I remember rightly, it has a giant like dragon thing on his back now, so it really is a dragon zombie at this point. Because I think that's what's that's what's shooting at us at the moment, so we need to use arrows against that. And you actually can jump on it now, which you couldn't before, which is a bit weird. Once you see that, there's going to be a stream of fireballs coming, so try and misdirect them. And yeah, welcome to Dragon Butt, I guess. I don't know. So, oh wow, that's kind of mean. That's a lot of dudes there too. Wow. I have to remember that I do, of course, have the air dash at this point as well, so I need to take advantage of that. I can use melee against it too. That's pretty good, although it is tough to do. Oh, AP level up in the middle of the fight. Not a good time. But you know what? Fuck you, we're using our skill points now. Middle of the fight AP level up. Oh man, we'll use those now. Can I use the holy water here? Yes, I can. Okay, but not too effectively. Okay. Yeah, looks like that is probably the best I got here. That is a lot of guys, Jesus. It's alright though, so long as we don't take damage, right? Oh, but that's kind of annoying. Not really sure exactly how. I guess Mega Man is probably the best here, cause Buster Charge spamming is good. Whoa, he does like 20 contact damage. Wow. Do not get caught in his contact. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Yep. I kind of just got like shit wrecked by 20 contact damage there. Well, 19, but that was crazy. Holy shit. 20 damage from contact. There's no point scanning this thing like ever, by the way, because you never get information off of it. Oops. I knew he was going to do the aim stuff pretty soon, so I needed to be mindful about that. You know, I can probably just like arrow snipe them down here or something, make this a bit easier on myself.
Monster kill.
Not too. Oh, it would help if I aim my arrows in the right direction though. Well, that's looking pretty rough. Good stuff, good stuff. Lots and lots of enemies to hit in like one consecutive chain. Oh, maybe I could only attack him when his mouth is open or something. That would make sense. And there it goes. Stalled enough time for the abomination to escape. The gateway is opening. Oh noes! No! Get back here! I'm not done with you yet! You still have that butt weak spot. Oh, there was text and I just skipped through it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, sorry guys, there was text and I just like skipped through it because I was at the end of the room. Welp. This is the final map of the vault. Oh man. Holding. Dun da da da. We actually made it out. Yeah. Jeremy pulled some strings there, definitely. If you can pause it for like one frame, then sure. Because I think, hey, I helped too. Yeah, you did. No clue with the abomination. It's way too far ahead to see. Yeah, you would think. Well, that's the question, isn't it? We still need the 2 program chips to stop the virus. Yeah. What about the vault gate? Can still go in. Set a spot as a teleport location. Nope. Yeah. There's a nightmare gate for this place. I'm gonna regret it, but we're gonna do the nightmare gate for this place now. As far as item stuff, you see, I actually did get all the items in there, so I remembered where they all were. Yeah, I remember where they all were, so that's fine. That's fine. You know, we got the stuff there. I am going to regret this, but as soon as I can get up there, we need 12 hearts. We've actually got 13. Let's just do it. And of course we need to like reset the map because this place is savage. This is probably my actual least favorite gate now that the shadow gate is kind of fixed. This is definitely my actual least favorite nightmare gate of all of them. It mostly revolves around the color stuff. And we've already established that I am not a huge fan of that, but this takes it to its kind of logical extreme, where, you know, we have ridiculous precision stuff alongside the color gimmick, and it's really, really annoying. Yeah, this is where the death count is going to go up, basically. Artificial death count increase. Go. Because, yeah. Unlike Mega Man Gate, this one is really kind of rough to go through. You know what? I don't even care about tanking the damage at the moment. You can do that without taking the hits, but right now, I don't even care. I have no idea. I can't remember. How are you supposed to get through that quick enough without taking damage?
Double kill, multi-kill.
I actually don't remember.
Double kill.
Oops.
Double kill, multi-kill.
So yeah, might not end up talking. Really, that didn't count as me jumping on it. I might not be talking too much through this, apart from just the fuck off. Apart from that sort of thing, I might not be talking too much through this one because honestly, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this gate at all. And oh my god, this shit will get old really quickly. Stuff like this was what was making me think I am never going to do a recorded run of this game. I'm actually just about out of dash energy there as well. Wow. Yeah, it was things like this that made me think that I was never actually going to do a recording thing of this. I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. So I was trying too hard to go over the top of that.
Double kill.
Really? Ugh.
Double kill, multi-kill.
Yeah, this stuff needs a decent bit of finesse, I guess.
Double kill, multi-kill.
Wow, that should not have hit me.
Double kill, multi-kill.
And don't forget, these things are 4 or 5 rooms long, so there is, I ran out of the dashes. There's like 5 rooms of this, so yeah, keep that in mind as well, I guess. I'm looking for those. Yeah. Alright, so take care.
Double kill, multi-kill.
I mean, for me, this sort of thing was always the, like, the whole color and sort of air dash manipulation stuff was always the worst parts of the original, really, worst parts of the original game, so, you know, this doesn't really help at all, like, to make my, my opinion any different. Like, it's not necessarily badly designed, but it is extremely frustrating to for me to do this stuff. I often feel like, even though the game does have enough precision to do this, but at the same time I feel like sometimes the sprites and stuff are just a little bit too big for this. Hey, Lavita.
Double kill, multi-kill.
This is the last thing we're doing today, by the way, is this gate. I mostly want to do this because I actually do like the boss of this place. The boss of this place is nothing like the actual gate itself. It's actually a lot of fun, so I want to get to the boss here, and I think I might want to switch to Claire for that bit.
Double kill, multi-kill.
Because Claire's dash is that little bit shorter, as we, fuck's sake, as we established already, so...
Double kill, multi-kill. Double kill, multi-kill.
Yeah. Okay. So, that was the first room. Now we have to do this a lot faster. And I've already failed. Yeah. We have to do this, but much, much faster. So I think Claire is actually who you want to use here. Not too much faster, though, because that happens if you go too fast. Ugh. Wow, okay. Yeah, and then the platform didn't, like, let me up. Really? See, if you get hit stunned on that yellow one, then you just kind of instantly fail. Oh, come on! Oh yeah, you're supposed to use fucking Jerry and his stupid sword there in order to... Oh. You're supposed to use Jerry and the sword in order to, like, kill the little data bit there. Yeah, this is just annoying as all fuck to me. Like, I really don't like these sorts of things. And there again, like, there's no way that you can sort of observe this in advance because you're on the absolute strictest of time limits and you cannot possibly, like, know what to do with this in advance, you know? It's way too punishing for that. Like, at this point, it's just not, in my opinion, particularly well designed, I will have to say. Because that can happen as well, where you just sporadically miss. Like, I have no idea why I missed there. Hello again, Bertus. Yeah, I have no idea why I missed. I should not have missed that sword hit. Like, why? Why did that miss? yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's not much else I can say to it. This place is just dumb. I really tried not to be negative about stuff within this game at this point as well, because I've had enough of that in the I've done enough of that in the thread on Rauk's forums, but this place really does, it just upsets me like way too much.
Double kill.
Fuck off, that did not hit me. Really? I got up there. Thing is, it does have to be done if we want all the stuff, so, you know. There was never any getting away from this. It had to get completed, so may as well just suck it up and do it, you know?
Double kill.
Okay. So then we get another one of these! Because we didn't have enough of this before. Only this one's a lot tougher to sort of stay on and not get sniped by stuff. Because you get sniped by stuff and you fall off. So, yeah. Oh, you needed to be in the middle of that. Okay. I mean, that's not so bad, but... Oh, fucking... Of course. Of course. So yeah, we had, I think, 120 deaths before this particular zone, and now we're already at 180. So, you know. And, oh, we're not even done. There's another room after this. And that room is even worse, in my opinion. Oh, really? I was... alright. What?! Ah. I know what happened there, like, now that I sort of look at it again, but... Come on. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck these fireballs, man. I know the usual thing is if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything, but there isn't anything nice that you can say about this place. I'm sorry, there just isn't anything nice that you can say about this. So that's kind of why I am trying not to say much at all, because I have nothing good to say about this particular level. It's all ridiculously shit memo trash that even when you sort of get how to do it, it's still trash. So yeah, there's nothing that I can say that is actually positive about this. I don't know how I got stuck in that, but then you get this! Oh yeah, there's this spot is only here to increase your death counter by 1. Yeah, so yeah, there's stuff like that as well. So now we have even more precise stuff with this. Because we haven't had enough of that yet, I was in the wrong place. So, heck yeah. This is easily the... This is not the worst room in the game, but this is definitely one of the worst rooms in the game for me. Because yeah, we actually have to kill these guys, and it's kind of impossible to recover if you get hit off there, because by the time you come out of hit stun, you're already like 2/3 of the way to the next thing, you know?
Double kill. Multi-kill. Mega kill.
Luckily, I've sort of learned a little bit of dealing with that, but even then... Oh, you fucking idiot. That's my fault there. Oh yeah, and then Jerry kind of does this as well. So I haven't actually had any very many of those things pop up, but yeah, Jerry fucking does that too. So yeah, that's even worse because it just guarantees you a death for no fucking reason, and yeah, not cool. I am not happy with that particular quote-unquote joke there, because that just makes it even more annoying, you know, because you want to just play again, try again, and then that one time, oh yeah, I forgot you've got a dash up there, that one time Jerry is just like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna fuck you over because I can. Like, that's just a dick move right there. Oh, well, yep, now I'm screwed because I didn't jump up in time. Why does Jerry do that? Because he's an asshole, that's why.
Kill. Multi-kill. Mega kill.
Okay. So we can get to here without taking the hits. And then we just cycle down and out. Whew. Okay. So now that the bullshit's been done, let's actually have something that's fun. Ah, this boss is cool. Actually, I don't know if I really want to keep this on. Although I think I'm mostly going to be using melee here anyway, so we'll put contact damage down on. Okay. So you remember in Gate 2 when we beat the Aqua Serpent and the next room had Shadow Jerry? And Jeremy kind of made it go poof. Jeremy sent it to the vault. We're in the vault now. So, yeah. There's no getting around it this time. We're gonna have to take on Shadow protagonists here. Can't send it away this time. And I say protagonist because yes, Claire has a shadow form here as well. So, alright, so, first phase is fairly straightforward stuff. The attacks are pretty straightforward with this, like, all the way throughout. But, yeah, it has a couple of different things it can do, but it quickly changes the rules on you all the time. So at the moment, it has a rule where we can't, well, we basically can never hit it from the front. so we have to dash around it. And now it has a rule. I think the next one is that we can only hit it with opposite characters. So we have to hit it with Jerry when it's Claire and vice versa. So that's going to be a thing that we have to keep in mind. Oh, yeah, and of course it has, it basically has our melee movesets, so, yeah. And now it's added another rule, and I forget what it is. It might be that it's only weak against melee at this point. Oops. Yeah, so it does this backdash thing a lot as well, as you can see, which creates an explosion pillar. I was not even looking at the screen there, god damn. Getting sniped by the distance stuff here is really not cool. Okay, there's another rule that's been added. I don't actually know what it is. There's supposedly an exploit you can do with this boss, but I don't actually know how you do it because I've not really bothered looking into that. So we're just gonna fight him, quote unquote, legit here. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, the explosion kind of goes up too far, so when you see the dash, you've really kind of got to just, like, go around that. You can sort of keep it lured into melee distance, I guess. That's one way of doing it. Oh, that's the thing. You can only attack it when it's attacking itself. That's what it is. And then the final one is that you can only hit it with melee. Oh, come on, I dashed that. Really? That still hit me. So the timing gets a bit strict, because you have to hit it from behind and when it's attacking you, so... Oh. So now we're at the whole melee only thing. Ah, yeah, not enough health left. It gets kind of... It's just because it gets so difficult to actually damage at the end that that's where the sort of difficulty comes in with this fight. Really, it's not too bad, but it can be tough to like maintain your dashes and stuff. So really, it's all about the timing here. Really? Okay. Oh, it didn't switch. Expected it would switch. Wow, rude. There we go. Not too bad. I mean, it's not that hard of a fight, really, but it's a lot more fun than the rest of this place. That's the thing. It's a lot more fun than the rest of this place. So for that, we don't get that much actually, but we do get 2 skill points and the air upgrade. So I guess that's stuff that we haven't really had for a while, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna save the rest of my skill points at this point because I have all the damage up and the cooldown and everything. The only stuff I would get at this point is the stun time increasing on the sword and on like the melee attacks, but I think we hit gate 5 relatively soon, and there's 5 different skills in that gate that we can get, so I'm gonna save the rest of my points until then. It's a good question. Does Hex know about this? I think it would matter because he'd try and destroy it, right? Let's keep it that way. Yeah, who knows? Song with the power to drive away nightmares can calm the beast. A song that can only be heard within one's dreams. Didn't we just have a dream sequence? It's not the hardest area of the game, but it is up there. It's definitely not the hardest area though. The final area is like tougher than everything else in the game combined, so not quite, but the final area is extremely brutal. So that's not as tough as the game gets. But it is as tough as it's gonna get for a while. I'll tell you that now. So here we have the Wind Mariamba, and yeah, we are back towards town, which is conveniently where we needed to go anyway, so you know, I am happy with that. So we'll just head back into town and we shall be done for the day at that. Once we have plot stuff done. That was an ordeal, but I expected it would be. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, which is good, because again, that's another one that took me like 3 hours when I first played it, because it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. It still took like 70 deaths though, it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, that's more deaths in that one area than anywhere else in the game so far. In fact, that's probably more deaths in there than I had in the first 3 gates combined. So yeah. Yep, Hex was the one that was in there. Why is he so dangerous? Because he's basically Jeremy, and we don't know what he's trying to do, apart from just destroy the place. Yeah, so Hex can enter the 4th wall whenever he wants, which is a big advantage. Alter the world through the system itself, and yeah, that's kind of a thing. Huh? That's the question. Yeah. Okay, so we basically need to deal with the chips now. Virus is still the top priority. Yep. Bridge to the south of Central City is fixed. Yep, so now we can actually go the other way, to the right through town, which is good. And, yeah, to the east. So, him. Who's him? The engineer, huh? Okay. Yeah, he was in the first game as the Battle Instigator or something, I think? Flame Instigator, that's what it was. It's no longer got the same look, but it's definitely him. He had somewhere to be. Yeah, Claire doesn't know him because Claire wasn't around in the first game. Wow, spoilers, she was around at the end, but hopefully. So, yeah, Chapter 11, intermission. Chapter 11 is super ultra short because we get to Chapter 12 like as soon as we're done with everything here, but there is one more thing over here that we can sort of explore now. Yeah, we can actually just make it here, we don't need the air jump for that, but it's loud here. Yeah, there's a lot of NPCs discussing stuff here. Also, those birds make a song, and I don't remember what song that is. Trying to think, what song is that? Is that Epana's song? Because I know those birds make a song. That it seems like Epana's song, but I don't remember if that's the way around it goes. Or is it the Song of Time? Might be the Song of Time that they're trying to make. No, because the Song of Time is do do do. Yeah, so it's not the Song of Time. The last two, yeah, the last two notes are kind of weird, aren't they? Because it's da 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 da. So that bird that's at the very bottom should be, I'm pointing at it like you can see what I'm pointing at. That bird at the very bottom. I've got a pointer. I can use a pointer. That bird is wrong. Yeah. City folk talk about things they've seen but don't know how much it could be important. Well, stuff can happen. We could see things. We apologise for the mess and the floating birds. That's right, there are birds everywhere around here. So, this place has a ton of shops. That bird is a rebel, right? This place has loads of shops. Most of the stuff is stuff that we've already seen before, but we can get some extra stuff as well. You know, like this. I mean, we can also get trap damage down, which is really good. That's something we haven't had access to yet outside of normal damage down on the Force Armor. So you can stack damage reduction on traps, which is quite good. This is something I will want to buy very soon. And we might actually just buy that just now. But Cal, you don't have enough money. Well, if you have a look at the very top here. Ta-da! 1200. So, yeah, there's the stuff here. Also, there's a guy selling expansions. So, you can buy a heart piece, which I think we won't buy just now because I'm actually ahead of the curve in terms of hearts. What do you mean you can't even hear it? The music is not that quiet compared to me. But anyway, yeah, the, oh right, on your end, yeah. Yeah, you can buy more heart energy, a missile pack, of course, and, yeah, the, arrow quiver, stuff like that. We're not actually going to buy these at the moment. We will come back to that. But actually, before I do that though, I do want to show what else is here, because there's more than just that one shop. That last part is definitely throwing me off a lot. We need the morph ball before we can get here, so we can't grab that yet. Just bam, out of nowhere. So something. Oh, wow, that's the toilet downstairs being used. You have stuff to speak with us, son. Important guy. A bit disappointed in you. I've been expecting you. With an awesome deep voice. Yeah. Southern parts of the mainland. We need to know about that. Anything you know would be helpful. Yeah, there's a gate within the desert. Okay, just tell us the way. Utilizes heat. Okay, so yeah, there's a heat exhaustion thing which will insta kill you if you let it run dry. So that's fine. There's water that you can counteract it with, which is whatever. At the Twin Rocks it reads the Konami code is the path to victory, and I never remember exactly what the Konami code is. I actually had to look this up because spoilers, I played like 0 Konami games when I was growing up, so I don't actually know the code by heart. So yeah. But yeah, we need the Konami code. I keep like mistaking it as like up down, something like whatever. You know, I always mistake exactly what it is. We don't need the BA start part. It's just directions that we need. Yeah. So the Sandcrawler is the Sandcrawler. The insta kill thing from DT2 is here as well. So there's that. Group of bots led by someone to the deserts. Except we'll be doing that next time. But we'll just show the rest of the stuff here. Why are you here, Auto Text Tester? There's a guy, he's kind of busy, so we don't get to talk to him. And then there's... You and you! You weren't here the last time I played this game. What are you doing here, Hamtaro? Why are you the Statue of Liberty? What? What is this? You were not here when I last played this game. What? What in the fuck is up with that? Okay, anyway, this guy is here for... This guy is here specifically for the Dark Omen, so if you want to hate yourself even more, you can double the damage that you take. Because why not? So yeah, you could also get stuff. This was from the Castlevania gate, and then of course you get the X items as well, so yeah. Nothing too special there, but just know that it's there. Okay then. Hamtaro, please. Yes, so there is something that will work as an item finder later on in the game. We'll get to that when we do. Yep, Sonic is still lazing around as he always did. Like this was the same thing that happened in the first Distorted Travesty, so yeah. Anyway, 1.5 cups of whole blanched almonds, 1 2/3 of a cup of confectioner's sugar. The question mark here is probably because I have Japanese locale on, so it's not picking up the / properly. 1/4 cup egg whites and a ½ teaspoon of almond extract. Okay, recipe for something there. You're a big scary dude. So yeah. We need to complete the challenge gates. To complete the challenge gates, we need to have all of the cursed gear. We only have 2 pieces at the moment, and we need to equip the cursed gear when we come back to this guy as well. So this isn't strictly a meme game. No, it's just Hamtaro's being weird. I don't know. But the reason I haven't bought that Dragon Ring thing yet is because I wanted to show there's another shop here. Of course, you need the Morph Ball to get to this guy, so we can't get to him yet. But there is another shop here, which has some of the other X items and the Link set that we haven't already picked up. So yeah, if you want to pick up the crossbow, now's the time to do it, I guess. I'm not going to though, because obviously Claire is going to be the focus in the next gate, so there's not really any reason to buy a Jerry item at the moment. So, I mean, with that all said, we can of course go ahead now and buy the Dragon Feather Ring. So we have 2 extra frames of dash invincibility. 22%, so that must mean that you have 9 frames of dash invulnerability normally? Right? Because if it was 20% you'd have 10 frames, but yeah, must be 9. Anyway, you can get up here, and up here is a way to the... I have an air dash. Why am I not using my air dash? Up here is a way back to Begonia with the challenge gate here and stuff. Oops. Oh, come on. It's not too hard to get up here. Seriously. Oops. Oh yeah, yeah, always forward. God freaking damn it. Stop failing the easy stuff, man. Can you actually... Oh no, I need to air dash if I want to... Or bomb jump, but bomb jump would be complicated. Freaking Jesus, okay. So obviously with the air dash we could go... we could go back and get a lot of items now if we wanted, and I might go back and get some next time. Can't get a skill point now. I regret nothing. Also, there's a printer. Can I bust that printer? Maybe with a well-placed bomb I could bust that printer. Okay, final task of the day. Break the printer. Oh, come on. You can do this. Oh, that would have actually worked too. I don't have enough blast radius. There we go. Bust the printer. Alright, so that'll do it for today, I would say. We did quite a lot, and that's always a good time. Yeah, we have infinite dash energy in town. Can we get that just now? No, I don't think we can, because although this is solid. Oh, I see a challenge there. Yeah, once we've got this chest, I guess that'll be it then, because we can get up here, and yeah, we've done a lot of progress today, and it's been pretty good, but I don't know, because you land on that. Yeah, that's actually not going to be that hard to do. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff today. We got through the vaults, and we basically managed to somehow not like fail too many times at Nightmare Gate 5. 1700 internets is quite good. Yeah, we didn't fail too many times at Nightmare Gate 5, so that's fine. Nightmare Gate E, I guess you would call it. And yeah, we've gotten through probably my least favourite part of the game, so can only get better from here, right? Now, we've already passed our... It's funny, but my favourite part of the game comes right before my least favourite part of the game. It's kind of interesting how that works, but considering the length of this game, you know... I can't get it! Yeah, I need a chicken. I can't get that, I can't get it right now. That skill point is locked. These are all solid. You need to become a chicken to get that. So, yeah. Spoilers, it might not actually be a chicken. So, just as a quick heads up, it's a desert. We hate deserts. Already had to do one, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, well, your voice. I'll let you steal the spotlight. Yeah. So this is where we're going next time. By the way, this is chapter 12. So, yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed today. Sorry I was a little bit negative during the Nightmare Gate stuff, but yeah, sometimes that's gonna happen. I mean, this game took me 90 hours to beat the first time. There are going to be places where I just do not like it, and yeah, we haven't seen most of them yet, unfortunately, but Maybe it'll go better now that I've played it once, who knows. That did still go significantly better than the last time. Even at like 60 deaths, 60, 70 deaths in that place, still went significantly better. So, I'm still fairly happy with it. And, yeah. Next time, we can do desert stuff. I mean, we've got a choice actually. Do we do desert stuff or do we do backtracking stuff? Might do some backtracking and get some more items first. But then again, the items that we're going to be able to pick up from the desert are going to help a lot in terms of backtracking. So we will probably wait until we have the next access gate done. I have enough gear to do the access gate, no problem. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just keep on advancing, and then once we get the next tool set, we'll backtrack, because that will be most of the tools that we can use. So yeah, until then, take care.